Good day, and welcome to the Williston Pioneer Sunny News, a recap of what you can expect to find in our October 29th edition, now on sale. It's Red Ribbon Week. It actually draws to a close Saturday. This is promotion that just says we don't want drugs in our lifestyle, and we ask people to support that behavior. We have a lot of businesses who advertised and said that they too don't want drugs in our children's lives. We ask that you just grab a paper, look at those advertisers, and then go by and patronize them. 34 years ago, Evelyn Mackey went off to take care of an aging relative. But this week, a Levy County grand jury indicted her husband, Merle, on premeditated murder. Because, you see, Mrs. Mackey never came home. And now the grand jury thinks there's enough evidence to warrant that her husband may have had something to do with the disappearance of his bride of only 2 years. It's a cold case for 35 years. Now it's coming to a close, but there's still one mystery to be solved. Where is her body? The Williston CRA is thinking about developing Block 12, which is located behind Main Street businesses. It's going to be turned into a parking area for those businesses and also for people who come to town to want to shop along the downtown area. You can read about this week about how they plan to do that and how they hope to draw people into Williston. Dalton Birch has been the pastor of the First Presbyterian Church here in town for 25 years, and this week he was honored for his service. There was a lot of activity last weekend, mostly fundraisers. Team Page sponsored the Stomp Out Sarcoma Fun Run. All the money from that went to benefit cancer survivors, and in its second year, it brought in $1,500. The Ride to Provide is sponsored by Sean Mullins and a crew. It's a motorcycle ride, 64 miles. The money raised from that benefits Levy ARC. They brought in almost $8,000 this year, providing those clients with services they normally couldn't get. The Beast Feast was held at the Cracker Farm on the Etheridge Estate. It brought in $12,000 and will go to the Levy County Schools Foundation for scholarships. In Horsetown, USA, a feature that we do every month, you can read about cutting horses and what they actually do. Our reporter Susan Travis was there and fills you in on that. We also took time this week to say that we want to recognize this county's veterans. That's going to come out in our November 12th edition. You can either send in a snapshot with your favorite veteran and some information about their service. And if you're a business, you may want to think about advertising. To do that, you can contact Tom Oakes. And lastly, we just ask that you please set that clock back this week. 2 o'clock on Sunday morning, because if you don't, you're going to miss an hour of sleep that you desperately need. Until next time, Carolyn Tenbrook, editor.